Hello gang, Dr. Bortolotti here again, this time to talk to you about how to put together the outline for your argument essay. I sent you a template in the lessons folder. Whether you are an APA user or an MLA user, I've got an example for both of you. Open up the template and then, of course, save it as your own. So take the mouse, go to File, Save As, navigate to where you want to save it, and then name it with your last name. And it's going to be called Argument Outline. Last name, Argument Outline. And then hit Save. And you'll see up at the top of the screen, it is now mine to change the way I want to change it. Just make sure you put your name there. Okay. So the first thing is this assignment calls for you to come up with a title for your essay, an original title for your essay. If you can't think of something original, you can use your original yes or no question for your title, as the example here shows. Then start filling in the parts of the template. Your original question goes here as well, and then your thesis statement, or otherwise known as your proposition, it goes there. Now, it's important for you to remember that your original question has got to be a yes or no question, or else you don't have an argument. Your thesis, your proposition, your stance is your side of that yes or no question. And that is stated very shortly and sweetly and succinctly here. In the example, the question is, should marijuana be legalized for recreational use? The student who wrote this paper wrote, marijuana should be legalized for recreational use. It's as simple as that. Okay, notice that the word introduction appears on the outline, as does the word conclusion. Notice there are no paragraphs that appear on the outline. These two words, introduction and conclusion, are placeholders. They will be written for the essay later on. The actual paragraphs will be written later on. Okay, the outline is divided into three subtopics. Subtopic 1, subtopic 2, and subtopic 3. Notice that I've got everything color-coded. This color coding will later be represented in the essay example that I'll send you. But for right now, just notice that all the subtopics are in red. Subtopic 1, subtopic 2, subtopic 3. They're all in red. And also, the subtopics are stated in form of questions, which is actually a really good idea. It's going to help you write your paper a lot more smoothly. So the idea here is this. You've got to take your main topic. In this case, should marijuana be legalized for recreational use? And then think of the three areas that the people in this debate would argue about. The first question that they would argue, the pro and the con sides, should taxes be collected for marijuana sales? You've got to think of a question here that the pro side and the con side are going to be discussing. Same thing here, and same thing down here. It is up to you to come up with those three subtopics. And like I said, if you want to put them in form of question, you can. Then, every A on the outline is going to be opposition. You have no choice. This wording has got to be like this. Under 1, under 2, and under 3. The A detail is the word opposition. What does your opposition say? In other words, in this paragraph, what is the opposition going to be saying about taxes? In this paragraph, what is the opposition going to be saying about marijuana being a gateway drug? And what is the opposition going to be saying in this paragraph about the impact on children? In B, every single time, the word rebuttal is used on the outline. Rebuttal means how you answer the points being raised by the opposition. Rebuttal is answering the opposition. In this example, taxes should be collected on marijuana sales, and explain that stance. Same thing here, rebuttal. Same thing here, rebuttal. And once again, notice that those are color-coded blue and green. Please try to limit your wording here. You can add extra words here after opposition and rebuttal, but no more than, say, 4 or 5. This is a little long, but it's okay. This is kind of long, but it's okay. Okay, scroll down to the next page, and this is where you're going to be developing your sources page. Whether you're using the APA, which calls this a references page, or the MLA, which calls this as the works cited page. You've got the sources left over from your lit review. Copy and paste those sources on this page. The sources that you used in the lit review should be the sources you're using for this essay. Copy and paste them on this page. And there you go. And don't forget to open and read my comment balloons. And once you do, make sure you delete them before you hand in this draft. Open it, right-click, delete comment. Open it, right-click, and delete comments. Any questions, come to class and ask, or drop me an email. I'll be glad to help.